Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. I'm Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God hath given unto me to give unto you. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. That is found in Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6, but I suggest that reading Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. And that prophecy originated in the book of Haggai. Now, he said, I'm sending you Elijah for the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And you shall turn the hearts of the children back to father hearts, back unto the children, lest I come and strike the earth with a curse. So who are the fathers? Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher, and Joseph, and Benjamin. Those are our fathers. But we have other fathers also. We have Enoch, Noah, and Shem. We have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We have Moses, Samuel, and Daniel. And so we have other fathers also. And so that's what he tells us. And we're supposed to turn back to them in these latter days and for their instructions, because they left instructions to us. Yes, they did. And so, anyway, so then another thing he told us, say, behold, I was, Malachi chapter 3, verse 1, behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, say the Lord of hosts. So he is here, and it's all about the covenant. Tell you about the covenant, keep his commandments in the back and behind the forever covenant that's found in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Go learn of the covenant. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 15. Learn of it. All right. So now it's 11:57 p.m. Central Standard Time. And man, you know, during this time, I know I'm asleep. But I have to give this. I have to give you this message. I have to give you this message. And also, we're going to Jeremiah chapter 25. Then the dreams, you know, I have dreams for you. You know, I'm telling you old dreams. Not really, because some of the dreams I have told you, I have never shared them with anyone before. And so those some of them dreams, visions, and yeah, I have never shared them with anyone before. And so, but this is the time. The Lord God reassured me and said, when it happens, it's going to happen fast. And there's going to be one catastrophe after another, one disaster after another. Worldwide. I ain't talking about just in one little area, being worldwide. Like one part might have an asteroid, the other part might have a flood, tsunami, one part earthquake, you know. So these things are going to happen. And I have seen these things. But anyway, so let's go. Let's go to God, Jeremiah chapter 25. This is the last one of this. Last one is this. And I'm sorry, but I have to warn you. I have to tell you. I have to warn you and tell you what's coming upon the world. And maybe I'll give you a prayer. If the Lord permit me to give you a prayer. I'll give you one of my prayers. Not gonna like it, but I'll give it to you. Jeremiah chapter 25. Chapter 25, Jeremiah. The word came to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, was in the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. The which Jeremiah the prophet spake unto all the people of Judah and to all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, from the 13th year of Josiah, the king of Ammon, the king of Judah, even unto this day is the 23rd year. The word of the Lord came unto me, and I was spoken unto you. The word of the Lord came unto me. The word of the Lord hath come unto me, and I have spoken unto you, rising early and speaking, but you have not hearkened. And the Lord has sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but you have not hearkened nor inclined. And so with this one, he said, the Lord God has sent all his prophets. This the Lord. And the Lord has said unto you, all his servants, the prophets. He has sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but you have not hearkened nor inclined. They say, turn you now everyone from his evil way and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. So we know that when you go to this book, when you go to the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, it goes there. You can download this online, get there. So when you go to Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, you should read those really, because in our inheritance, that's the inheritance our fathers left us. And so when you go there, our fathers tell us everything what we need to know, everything that we need to know about getting out the situation that we are in, and getting back into the land that was covenanted, getting back in the land where we come from. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we going back. I'm just saying we have to do something or to go back. They said, turn ye now every one from his evil way and from the evil of your doing. Dwell in the land that the Lord had given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. And go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hand that I will do. And I will do you no hurt, but you would not. I did the same thing too. Yeah, once you get the education, you start making that money, get a salary, and they pump you up like you're a professional and all that foolishness. Ain't nothing but a bunch of foolishness. Because at the close of the day, they still gonna, when they get ready to do anything they want, they can take their job away from you anytime they want. They can, just like they're doing now. Yeah, they can do it. And they couldn't do it to me because the Lord God had to bless me. And they can take their job away from you anytime they get ready. And man, they could, man, so much they can do to you. Yeah. Oh yeah, they can. They can. If you're not in the bonds for now, if you're in the bonds forever covenant, ain't nothing they can do to you. They can't touch you. Nothing they can do to you. If you buy the bonds for forever covenant. Okay. Well, and then you say, but anyway, you go to that, that's all you're going to work for, to buy those different items and things. And the people, man, people buy that stuff. I did it. I got stuff in this. I had bought stuff, man, I would never use. Use it once or twice, and that's it. That's it, yeah. That's how it goes. And you buying all that stuff and putting that stuff in your house, and then you gotta keep it dusted and different things, man. All the different gauze you had in your house. Don't worry, I had all that stuff too. And I did what Deuteronomy chapter 7 told me to do. Got rid of all that stuff. Yeah, sure did. Burnt it up. Burnt it up. I don't care how much it costs. I burnt it up. Yeah. And go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and invoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, said the Lord, that you might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt. And that's why we're in this captivity now. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, because you have not heard my words, behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, saith the Lord, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. My servant will bring them against this land and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all the nation around about, and will utterly destroy them and make them astonishment and a hissing and perpetual desolation. Yeah, my servant I will bring against this land. That's what he did. So yeah, it's going to happen again. Yeah, watch and see. It's going to happen. The time of the Amorites haven't came yet. It haven't came yet. The time of the Amorites, but it's coming. It's coming. Really, it's here now. It just haven't came to its head, but they're preparing and they're going through all the emotions and things that they need to have this done, and they're gonna do it. Moreover, I will take from thee the voice of mirth, the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, the voice of the bride, the sounds of the millstone, the light of the candle. And this whole land shall be a desolation and astonishment, and these nations shall serve the king of Babylon 70 years. So, but we know that the 70 years are up. Yeah, that's the 70 years they spent in Babylon, but there's another 70 years. The 70 years that the Jews was going to go in that land and claim that land. Yeah, when they made that piece of dirt, Israel, a nation, that's what set everything off. That's mean that your days was numbered. And it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, said the Lord, for their iniquity in the land of the charity, and make it a perpetual desolation. And so he's going to punish that land. That's what he said. He's going to punish the United States, going to be punished. And the daughter of Babylon, she's going to be punished. Mystery Babylon gonna be punished. Babylon itself gonna be punished. That's right. And I will bring upon the land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book which Jeremiah had prophesied against all the nations. See this? Against all the nations it's gonna happen. It's an allegory. It's against all the nations it's gonna happen. That's right. And I'm telling you, that's why he sent me here to tell you everything. That, man, I heard that this morning. I said, man, oh man, I heard that this morning. He gave me this morning. I said, man, and boy, when you hear the voice of God speaking, oh, it's totally different. It is different. Yeah, you know he means it too. Yeah. Now I will bring upon the land all my words which I pronounce against it, and all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah had prophesied against all the nations. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I'll recompense them according to their deeds, according to the works of their own hand. And you know what America has done. Not just America, all over the world, what they have done to Israel. Man, we treated bad all over the world, but the time, Lord God tell you, that's why he said against all of them, and that's why I prophesied. Not just prophesying against the United States, this Babylon, but also prophesying against mystery Babylon, and against Babylon herself. Prophesying against all of them. Lord God said that, and he's going to do all that what he pronounced against. He's going to do it. For my nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I recompense them according to their deeds, according to the works of their own hand. For thus saith the Lord God of Israel unto me, take this wine cup of the fury out of my hand, and cause all nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And that's what he did. And everyone, damn, all y'all, the whole nation gonna drink out this cup. Whole nation gonna drink out this cup. I can tell you this. You have dream vision, you be real in the spirit world. And boy, Lord God came himself, man, he was dressed in white. Yeah, I didn't see his face, but he was dressed in white. And boy, Lord God came there, boy, and boy took that cup and said, drink! I drank out that cup. Oh yeah, it wasn't the first time he drank out the cup. But this the first time, I drank out, he gave it to me. I drank out that cup, yeah. I sure did. Yeah, that wasn't the first cup. It was the first cup he gave me out, but it wasn't the last one he gave me to drink out of. Yeah, he told me to drink. And another dream I had, this during the time when I first got off, and it was coming to me, and I was around there. They had a whole lot of little bitty cups that they had a whole lot of them, and people was drinking. I was drinking out of them. Yeah, a whole lot of little small cups. Yeah, Lord God, man, I'm telling you, I know these things coming back to me now as I'm speaking to you. I'm telling you the dreams that I had and the vision and things that happened to me in the dream. And Lord God just came out and gave me that cup and said, drink it. Holding it in his hand. I drank that cup out that cup, man. And then all the little small ones, they was all around me. I drank out of them too. So, like you said, cup running over. So I had a whole lot of little small cups, and it was everywhere. Yeah. And they should drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I was sent among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all nations to drink unto whom the Lord has sent me. To wit, Jerusalem, the city of Judah, I went there, and the king thereof, the prince thereof, to make them a desolation, astonishment, a hissing, and a curse, as it is this day. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servant, his prince, and all his people, and all the mangled people, all the kings of the land of Uz, all the kings of the land of Philistine, Akalon, Azar, Akron, the remnant of Akshar, Edom, Moab, the children of Ammon. So, because the time of the Ammonites are not here yet. And it's here now, but it's having full bloom. That's the seven kings that, it's the seven kings. The same seven kings that go to the book of Hasher, J-A-H-E-R, Jasher, Hasher, okay, what you call it. Go and read that book and see who our fathers fought against, and they fought against those seven kings. Go read it. Go read it, man. Our fathers. Ooh, boy. When they heard of our falls, man, they was like, huh? They didn't want to have nothing to do with our falls, boy. They was scared of our falls, yeah. And all of them was scared of Judah. Yeah, all of them was scared of Judah. Yeah. Oh yeah, all the many people that came. So Edom, Moab, the children of Ammon, the kings of Tyrus. So you know who Tyrus is. Yeah, we go. If you don't know who Tyrus is, you don't know who these people are. Go to the book of Pasture, JHR, and at the beginning, when all the land was divided with these people, go at the beginning. They tell you who Tyrus are. And then if you don't understand Tyrus, then go to the book of the Apocrypha and understand it then. And all the kings of Zidon, the kings of the Isles are beyond the sea. So you talk about the United States, the British Isles, Australia, and all those people there. All of them, all that they ain't gonna be destroyed. Just keep watching. Dedam, Tema, Buz, and all that are in the uttermost corners. And all the kings of Arabia, all the kings of the main people that dwell in the desert, all the kings of Zimra, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world, which are upon the face of earth, and the king of Shishak shall drink after them. Boy, when I saw it, boy, when I saw the earth being rolled together like a scroll, boy, I mean, it was like a grinder. It was, them two tiny plates was coming together like a grinder. And boy, all the earth was destroyed. Lord. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see wormwood coming down. I didn't see all them stars falling from heaven, going and destroy all them places. Man, did I say I have seen? Oh yeah. Oh, have I seen it? I can't think about it now because I might bring tears to my eye. We're just trying to do now. But yeah, yeah. Therefore they shall say unto thee, thus say the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye and be drunken in spirit and fall and rise no more, because of the sword which I shall send among you. And yeah, man, that's what he showed me this morning. It's coming, and it's gonna be one after another, one after another, one after another. Okay. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup of thy hand and drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus say the Lord of hosts, you shall certainly drink. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and shall ye be utterly unpunished? You shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, say the Lord of hosts. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from up on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall surely mightily rule upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they had tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. And the noise shall come from the ends of the earth. For the Lord have a controversy with the nation. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, say the Lord. Yeah. Yeah, man, when I heard that this morning, man, the Lord was speaking this morning that, and I said, man, it's going to come one behind another, one behind another, one behind another. I'll tell you, let me see. Man, because I just seen so much, man, just, oh, man, oh, man. Oh. I can't think of it right now, but it's going to come. It's going to come. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For the Lord have a controversy with the nation. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, say the Lord. And say the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall come forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be a dung upon the ground. And I told you, when wormwood come, also when the earth come together like that and all is shaking, man, it's gonna shake for a whole hour, brother. I'm telling you, just like the Lord goes, they ain't gonna have no 911. They ain't gonna have the white hats. They ain't gonna have the raging, the what they call it, Navy, the Cajun Navy. They ain't gonna have none of that. Oh no, they're gonna be in trouble themselves. They ain't gonna destroy it all, man. Y'all, man. Y'all done fell in the hands of angry God. That's what they have. And y'all keep on holding on to us. Keep on kicking Israel. Keep wherever they are. You got them down. You want to treat them right. You want to pay them right. You want to do nothing right to them. But don't worry. Vengeance is mine, say the Lord, and I'm going to repay. And this is that time. Oh, this is that time. The time that the people been waiting for. Okay, you better get back in the Bible forever covenant, keep all his commandments. Not gonna go well with you if you don't. All right, I'm gonna read this again. Thus says the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall rise up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. Howl, you shepherds, and cry, wallow yourself in the ashes, you principal of the flock. For the days of your slaughter and your dispersions are accomplished. Yeah? Dispersions are accomplished. Holler, you shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourself in the ashes, you principal of the flock. For the day of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and you shall fall like a pleasant vessel, and the shepherds should have no way to flee. Yeah, and the shepherds, that's why I've been reading to you in the book of Enoch. I'll read some more. I'm not finished with it. And the shepherds shall have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. A voice of the cry of the shepherds and the howling of the principal of the flock shall be heard, for the Lord has spoiled their pasture. A peaceable habitation are cut out down because the fierce anger of the Lord. And man, my Queen Latifah in them dream, bro. But anyway, man, the nuclear bombs that hit New York. Yeah, they hit New York. And man, they had the ashes, something else had happened because the ashes was falling down. And it like snow. Man, that ashes looked like what it was ashes. And they were falling down in snow. And don't you know, even with all that going on, they still had people with that same old stuff. Huh? The same old racist way. All this was going on. They still had the same old racist way. I'm trying to, maybe I could, I'm not going to do it. But still have all those racist ways. After all that, man, I said, man, you see all that was going on? And it still was like that. It still was like that. So I have seen the nukes fall in New York, seen all that. What else I see? I've seen that media asteroid, what they say is supposed to hit, when they had that 2020 thing on and said how that comet was supposed to come and hit. Yeah, I saw that. It's really going to happen. It's not going to happen in daytime, but it's going to happen. I've seen that happening. Wormwood happening. The dirt. Oh, man. I have seen so much, man. I saw the bits. I saw the bits. Okay, I'll tell you something. Pleasant. I saw the mountain of gold. It had the mountain of gold right next to the mountain. I seen the mountain of gold, and the saints, they was dressed in white with golden girdles on, working on this mountain of gold. And right next to the mountain of gold is the abyss, the bottomless pit. And like I said, I walked over, looked over that bottomless pit, and my whole angel took this finger and pushed my head right back up like that. No, you can't go down there. And I seen the mountain of gold, the bottomless pit. And so I seen those things. Also, I was on my plane. I was on my plane in the sea, and I saw this fish of many colors. And then they had these whales. These whales pushed me to the island. They pushed me to the island. Got off the island. Got off the plane and went on the island. And that's when I went through the island. I went through these two gates. And when I went through the gates, not no pearls, not like that, was gates. And I went to the gate and I saw the bottom, saw the abyss, the bottomless pit was a big old hole in it, just black. And I saw the angels, these angels, they had golden girdles and they were dressed in white. So the thing about that, I didn't know if there was angels or the saints because they were working on the mountain of gold. That's why I said, when you think you're gonna go over there, you're gonna be working, man. We're gonna be building that city in those streets. We're gonna be doing it, man. I'm telling you, that's what we're gonna be doing, man. Don't think you're gonna go over there and just be doing nothing. No, it ain't gonna work like that. Mm-mm. All right, here we go. All right. So it said, the slain of the Lord should be at that day from one end of the earth unto the other end of the earth. They should not be lamented, nor gathered, nor buried. They should be dung upon the ground. Holler, you shepherd, cry and wallow yourself in the ashes. That's what you're supposed to be right now. You're supposed to be having on sackcloth. When you burn your incense, you're having ashes, and that's what you do. You principle of the flock for the days of slaughter, and your dispersions are completed. So that's the gathering. You know, that's the gathering. So once we got gathered and taken out, that's when the destruction of this gonna happen. And well, I mean, nobody come fly you away to no heaven, man. We believe that. Everything I read to you and everything you read, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Now the elect gonna be caught up in the air, and you're gonna be when that water hits you, when that fire water hits you, you're gonna be changed with a twinkling of an eye. I have read that to you. That's in the book of Enoch. And you're gonna be changed when that thing hits you. You're gonna be changed. And those wicked people in that fire hit them, they're not gonna be changed. You're not gonna be changed. But before that fire hits you, you're gonna be changed. All right. Well, I have read that to you, so you go back and read it again. And a shepherd should have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. The voice of cry of the shepherd and the howling of the principal of the flock should be heard, for the Lord has spoiled their pasture. And that's when that fire hit you. That's what's going to be going on. When that fire hit you, what you think they're going to be doing? All right. The peaceable habitation are cut down because the fierce anger of the Lord. Okay. He had forsaken his covert as the line. He said, forsaking his covert as the line. Well, covert, or covered. I don't say covered, I say covert. As the line, for their land is desolate because the fierceness of the oppression, because of his fierce anger. Yeah, yeah, that's the way it's gonna be, man. That's the way it's gonna be. Well, now that man, I told y'all so much. Okay, I have to tell you now because that's the darkness gonna happen. They're gonna cut off all the energy. All the energy gonna be cut off all the way, and they're gonna reboot. You're gonna see, it's gonna be different. Everything gonna be different. Everything is different now, but not like when this new world order, one world, everything gonna be different. Okay, because that's what they plan. That's what this plan is about. Don't give it. I'm telling you, do not give your blood. You can go in there and take and give that blood if you want. The Lord God said, ain't no coming back from that. I read you that. Dream. I read you that dream. Okay, I read you that dream now. Oh man, you got so much I can tell you, man. So many angels. All right, I tell you this. Oh man, I want to tell you that because man, y'all, you know, we got some people out there don't be thinking sometimes. They just be they're in a desperate way. They're in a desperate way. Truth. When I was a little boy, I'm around here right now, and so there, everybody was going by this woman's house, and to see the three crosses, and she let so many in, and after a while you get tired. So, but I was not gonna do. Say, can I see the three crosses? But I was a little boy, so she's let me in because I was a child. I let in. There was three crosses. Sure was. It was three crosses. Best as they say. Yeah, three crosses. I saw that when I was a little boy. Every now and then, Lord God singing something like that before something bad happened. But it's gonna happen. I don't care what you try to do, just give them your warning, just like I'm warning you now. When it happened, because you can't, the day of sorrow and the next tribulation. You think that's gonna be, you're gonna have one thing and something else? No, one thing and a few years later, you're gonna have another thing. A few years later, no, it's not gonna happen like that. Just like the 10 plagues, them plagues came on. Oh, they did come on, but God is a merciful God. It depends. I guess it depends. But he's going to turn everybody against one another because that's what he said in the book of Enoch. So you got to look for anything that the prophecies are going on. Then go look. If they say this in the book of Enoch, yeah, Lord God taught me that. And so I'm just waiting on one more book. Right? So I heard to say, I told you about the dragons I haven't seen yet. I saw a lot of dragons. I saw the son of prediction, sparrow. I saw the son of prediction. So that's what I saw the false mind. Where is it? I saw the false prophet. I saw the son of prediction. And I saw the false Messiah, son of prediction. And who the false Messiah, I saw the mark of the beast. I saw the ravenous bird from the east. I saw the red dragon. I told you I saw the red dragon. I saw the red heifer. I saw her also. What else? Of course, I already told you I saw the horses. One horse I haven't told you about yet. I haven't told you about the horse, but one I haven't told you about. I haven't told you about yet. And I'm trying to give you as much as I can. Of course, the fig tree. I told you about the fig tree. Told you living in the tree. Told you about the tree that's in the midst, the olive tree. So I just about told you just about everything. Oh, I can tell you how I got Jamie Foxx dream. Yeah, about this I had a James Foxx dream. And then James Foxx dream, I had a car that was parked in front of the house, and the top of it was black and the bottom was red. But in the back, they had a lot of this, like I was in the back of a junkyard. In the back of the junk, they had a lot of cars and tow trucks and all that in the back of the yard. And then this man came and gave me a stone. Man, that stone, man, it had so much gold in that stone. Man, it was fine. It was fine gold in this big old stone that he had gave me. There was that fine gold in that big old stone, yeah. And then the next thing you know, after he gave me the big old stone, then he gave me the golden wage of Oprah. Jamie Foxx. So that was my Jamie Foxx dream. I got the golden wage of Oprah. No, Jamie Foxx didn't give it to me. That was just a dream about it. And I had that golden wage of Oprah, man, that was, yeah. And then I had crossed over to the other side. I was in this building, man, and everything in this building was white with gold trim. White with gold trim. Everything in this building was white with gold trim. That's the way it was. And I was going up these stairs. There we see these people going up the stairs different ways. So I saw that. And then, then when I had crossed over, yeah, I had crossed over. I was going out. You know how you cross over a stairwell? You go up the stairs and you cross over. So I had crossed over. So I did that. I'm just trying to tell you, trying to give you as much as I can as he have given to me. So I told you about the burnout. I crossed over 2-leaf gates. I make you more precious than gold, fine gold. I told you about that. I told you about it. Gave me the golden wage of Oprah. Told you about that. I told you I crossed over. Oh man, I'm just trying to give you everything. Okay. I'm gonna save this though. I'm gonna save this for some other time. But anyway, come out with my people. Be not partake of our sins. And these plagues and things that are gonna come up on, they're gonna start happening fast because you only have within a year and a half, and so they're gonna start coming back to back to back to back to back. This is not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. And I'm Elijah.